Okay, so this now we are going to look at how to notch. We want to notch the dart of the trouser, and the dart is, we are going to notch it in the back. This is the front part of the trouser, and this is the back part of the trouser. The both parts at the back. So for us to get our dart here, the reason why we make that is because you can see that before your buttocks you have a curved shape, unlike the front space. We are just straight in the front, but our back we have a curve at the back. So having that curve at the back, if you keep everything straight, there will be space in the middle curve. You get it? When something is curved, um when something is curved, if you are going to put something straight, it will become straight like this. There will be space here, and it won't bring fit into the trouser. But once you eat a little thing like this, it becomes curved inside, it becomes shaping inside. Now this other part will now, this side will now be fitted, then this other side will now rise up as the buttocks is going to push it out. You are getting me? So now for us to cut the dart now, we are going to divide. Our hip is, our band is 34. Hmm? Remember when we started with our hip was 37. Now it is time for us to use the band. We use the band to divide the band measurement to cut the dart. So our hip, our band is 34 inch, 34 inch. So we are going to divide the band into into 6. Now 34, look at how you hold your tape and you divide it, you put it together. Underneath it, the 34, and you drag it straight. 17, you still divide it again. 8.5, we divide it again. We finally arrived at 4 and a line. So we are going to put it from this edge, from the edge, from the edge down to 4 and a line. We mark it. After marking it, our the space where we are going to notch is not going to be more than a line, more than a line. So we are going to put 1 inch above it, and then from the 1 inch down to a line, we mark it, and then we notch our dart. So we have just notched the dart. Let's go straight to the ironing. So this is the front part. This is our dart mark. You can see, let me show you. This is our dart mark. So let's do the ironing. We are going to fold it exactly on our dart mark, and the iron. We are going to iron the other side. Okay, now we are going to go straight to the sewing. Okay, so for us to sew the dart, we are going to take from this top down here 3.5 inch. We are going to mark it 3.5 inch from the top down here, from this top down here to this space, 3.5 inch. Look at the way I ironed it. You can see the way I ironed it. From the notched area, I folded it and I ironed it. If you have any question, you can still drop it. I'll open it, the group, and you drop your questions. Okay, so from where you are going to sew, from this area now, you are going to sew it for 1/2 inch. You are going to take it 1/2 inch. You are sewing it from this point down here. So this is where we are sewing. if you are learning it, you do it that way. Okay, so we are going to do it for the other side too. So I've made the both side for the dart. Okay, so this is for one side. Look at how it looks on the main front part. Look at how it looks on the inside. Look at it. Look at how it looks. Look at the other one also. Look at the front part. This is the inside. This area now is for the curved area. This part will now go inside. This other part will now come out. Are you getting me? This place will now fit in the back curve. You understand? So that is it. And if you have any question, you can still drop it on the group so that I'll reply you and I'll answer your question. I'll explain it more. So we are going to iron it. Now to the ironing, this is the way we iron it. You spread the front side, you iron it. You come to this side, this area, you face it to this edge, to this other, the ending part, the sloped area, the slanted area, the shortest side, you slope it, you bend it to that other side, and then you iron it. The same thing you do for the other part. Okay, so we are going to go to the next level, is cutting the pocket. We are going to cut our pocket. So we are using the cloth material to make our pocket. So using the cloth material to make our pocket, the length of the pocket would be 16 inch. The top part will be 7, and the under part will be 7.5. So don't forget the 7.5, 7 for a grown-up man, because this is a grown-up man, but he doesn't have that much height. Okay, so this is our pocket. This is how it looks. So if you're having difficulties in any area, you can just tell me. We are going to trace it to get the other side of the pocket. Okay, so I've traced both sides out. We are going to go straight to the sewing. As you can see, I've already gummed the both sides of the pocket. Yes, I've already gummed the both sides of the pocket. As you can see, I've gummed it and I've folded it. So it just for us to add it. So let's go straight to the adding. So this is the good part. This is the good part. We are going to put the good part inside like this. After putting it inside, we will notch it. Let me get my tip. Okay, you can see this notched area. So we are going to notch it just like this we are not notching it more than what is notched here. So this is the result. This will be the result. This will be the result. You get it? So what we are going to do now is the sewing. We are going to sew it like this. Once you have mastered it, you can understand that there are different ways you can begin your sewing here. You can either start from this side or you start from where I'm starting from. But it's best to learn what I'm teaching you and do what practice is before you master it. Okay. So we have sewn it. You can see how neatly made it is. And then what we are going to do, we are going to open it like this. Spread it like this. There's this space corner here. We remove the under excessive and then we fold the edge, only the edge. After folding it, then we are going to sew it. This pocket area is very confusing to many people. So I'll be doing the other pocket. So if you don't understand from what I've done in this pocket, you are going to understand it in the next pocket, the other pocket I'm going to do. Okay, so we have joined it. You can see how neatly made it is. Let me go and iron it. If you are a beginner, don't forget to always work with iron. Iron your things, because you will not really know if you are improving or you are not improving if you are not ironing it. Because you might have improved to an extent, but your neatness, there is no neatness in your work. So you can see how neatly sewn it is. Let's go back and complete our pocket. Okay, so after doing that, you are going to fold it like this. Fold it like this. After folding it like this, then we stitch this area we stitched earlier, but we are not going to stitch it more than the notched part. This place we notched, we are not going to stitch it more. We are just going to stitch and stop there. Okay, before I cut this pocket, this area I notched before ironing it was 2 inches. Okay, so let's continue. This area I kept it before I cut it. It was 2 inch. I kept it before cutting it. I will show you this. I've already shown you this. Yes, I've already shown you this. So I kept it 2 inch before I cut it. So I'm still going to keep it that 2 inch before I close it on this top part. You get it? So let's close it. We are not taking much, we are just taking the hem a little bit. Okay, you can see. So this is the outfit. Yes. This is the pocket. You see, you can see a bit. Now this inner part of the pocket, we have not done anything. I'm going to show you how to close it. So before we close it, we are going to notch it half inch. We are going to notch half inch. We are going to measure from here down here half inch, and then we are going to notch half inch there. So we are going to notch it. We are going to measure half inch from this point we are sewn. You see, from this point we are sewn, we are going to measure half inch here, and we mark it. And then we measure another half inch like this. This is the area we are going to notch. This is where we are going to notch it. So okay, and then we turn it. You put your hand inside the pocket, and then you turn everything over. After you turn everything over, this is how it will look. Get it? This is how it will look. Then we close it from that notched area, the end point. We are going to sew it down. Okay, then we trim it. Very, very important. You trim it. The trimming should be very, very close to the stitch, the area you are sewn. We are going to turn it inside back. Arrange it well. After arranging it, then we hold it. If you put your hand here at the end part, you are going to feel that little space area. You are not going to sew it on the tip corner. You are going to take a small inch before that area you left, that trimmed area you left. There will be still small space. After trimming it, there will be still small space. You are not going to sew that small space that will remain. You are going to just take it, just few, let's just say a little scarf should be there before this thing. So let's begin. Stop. Now we have done it. Now if you put your hand in this pocket, you will not feel that remaining space, that trimmed area. You will not feel it. The customer will not feel it. Even you, if you are sewing it for yourself, you will not also feel it, because we have used this outer part, this upper stitch, to cover it. So now as as we have done this now, we are going to do the other pocket. So for those that did not cash up everything in this pocket, we are going to do it on the other pocket. You are going to cash it up. Just follow me step by step. Let's resume. So this is the good side. While this area we gummed, this area you are seeing the gum is the bad side. You get it? Now this gum that is going straight up, the area we notched, the both area we notched at this other side, and this top part, the gum is covering that area. After gumming it, this is soft gum, say not the softest one, but the medium side, the medium stay. I used that one. The gum in it is not very strong, so I used any gum to add it so that it will be stronger. So after doing it, I now ironed it like this. You get it? So you don't get to miss anything. So this is the bad part. I'm going to put this, open it this way. You see the way I'm opening it now? This curved area is on the underside. I'm going to place the side that is straight on top of this side that is straight. Everything should be complete. Should cover it like this. See, you see, Abby? You are seeing it, Abby? Seeing it. So after covering it like this, you are going to look at this area, this notched area. We are going to notch the under one that is covering it. You can see that even as the area is notched, there is something under it. I've used the pocket to cover it. We are going to notch it down to that place, and then we fold it. So I've done the notching. You can see. So we are going to go straight to the sewing. You must make sure that after you notch it, when you are holding it like this, everything fits together. You are getting it. Then you drop it on the outer part, the front part, and you sew. As simple as that. Stitch it. Then you see? Okay. So after doing that, we open it again, and then you hold this area, this top one, remove the under one. Now if you don't really understand it, even as I've done this second pocket and you don't really understand it, just message me, give me a DM, message me on my DM so that I will. Okay. Okay, so this is how it will look. Let's go and iron it. Okay, so I've ironed it. So now let's sew the joining. video over and over and over again. Maybe you watch it 3 to 4 times and you don't know. So we still sew the 1/2 inch there. Remember, the space of this 2 inch, the space of the 2 inch must be still here. The space of the 2 inch, that's what you keep here. Now once you are done, if you are done, you can just send me a message, send me a video of your work, the results. This is for those that has machine. If you don't have machine and you are using hand needle, you can still do a video and send me the video. I'll watch it, then I'll tell you where you are wrong and where you are right. This one I'll put it from the left. This is the left side. The other one will be right. This is the left. With your hand, you bring it out. Trim the excessive part out. Trim the excessive part out. Okay, let's just turn it. So if you want to learn how to double thread your machine, I also teach you how to double thread your machine. Maybe you want to make jean, to sew jean. So this is the out face of the trouser. So what we are going to do next is we are going to fix the back and the front together. This is for the right side. This is for the right side. This is the front. So this is for the right side. This one is for the left side. So this is good and good. We are going to put the good and good together. It is good always to start from the hem of the trouser, the under part of the trouser, to shape it upward to avoid errors. Okay, so our shaping will be 1/2 inch. Now I've been sewing for, it's not today I started sewing. So in case for you are going to make a bent mistake, just take your chalk and your tape and measure the half inch from the under part down to the top. So you will not go and make big mistake and start using. Now you see this notched area. You see this notched area, the ending part of the notched area, that's where your stitch, you are going to stitch past it. Okay. Okay. We have finished joining the back and the front. After joining the back and the front, you are going to iron it. Let's go iron it. For the ironing, you are going to open it like this. The area, the two back and front area you joint, you are going to open it like this.